The Super 16 Sports Final.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a championship Friday night here on the Super 16 Sports Final, along with Eve Hernandez. I'm Steve Lloyd.
That's right, Steve. Plenty of championship action, and we start in District 2 with the Mountaineers and the Cougars.
Home field advantage for the Cougars and a 10-game winning streak as they faced a red-hot Dallas squad. First quarter, Valley View with the ball, handing it to Preston Reed. He's able to read the defense, runs it all the way down to the 4-yard line. A play later is the quarterback keeping the ball himself. Zach Charlinski, and the Cougars up quickly 6-0. But it doesn't take long for Dallas to strike back. Brady Zapaticki floats a beautiful pass over the defense. Gavin Lewis, 11-yard TD. Mountaineers have a 7-6 lead. We go to the second. Dallas finishes off a long drive. Zapaticki takes a 14-6 lead midway through the second. Valley View with a chance to tie it up just before half. Zach Charlinski gets picked off by Clark Van Orden, and at halftime, it's 14-6 Mountaineers. Valley View would strike first in the third. Quarterback Charlinski with a beautiful ball fake, keeping it himself. He goes straight up the middle, 54 yards for the touchdown. Valley View makes a 2-point conversion. We are tied at 14. In the fourth, Cougars break it wide open. Charlinski again with the keeper. Comes out of the pack, goes 27 yards. And the Cougars take a 21-14 lead. Dallas starting to feel the pressure as the clock winds down. 7 minutes left. Quarterback Zapaticki throws, and it's picked off by Nick Kaharski. He's going to ramble 32 yards for the touchdown. A couple of late turnover scores in the last minute of the game. And the final, 41-14 Valley View. Here's more with the winning Cougars.
There was just a little mistakes in the first half. Like, maybe we didn't hit a right hole, or maybe somebody missed a block, and now we all got corrected at half. And that's when we started really pounding them, and that's how the game just went.
I just think our kids understand that when they come out and they play with intensity, we can beat anybody. And they didn't want to lose. You know, they lost 2 times the past 2 years in the district championship game, and this year they said they weren't going to lose, and they went out and did it.
But we just came out in the second half, and we wanted it more. We were sick of losing district championships a couple years in a row. I mean, it feels amazing, especially on a big game. And I can't thank my linemen, my tight ends, my running backs, fullbacks enough. I mean, that's not possible without them.
In the District 2 3A semifinals, Mid-Valley came into this one with some momentum in a school record for rushing from Jacob Lesher. But would that be enough to take down a number 3 Scranton Prep? Prep looking for another trip to the district final, but they first must face the Spartans to get through. The Cavs march right down the field on their first drive. Will McPartland with a direct snap into the end zone to help give Prep a 7-0 lead. Blink and you might miss this touchdown. Quarterback Lewis Paris goes the length of the field, 90-plus yards into the end zone before the team swallows up the camera. Mid-Valley looking to gain some momentum and down 21-0 in the second quarter. Mason Vanaski picks up positive yardage there. Then it will be Jacob Lesher. He's finally able to break through the defense. He goes down the sideline. Nobody able to catch up to him. He puts the Spartans on the board to keep them in this one, 21-7. But Prep was by no means going to let that deflate their effort. McPartland on the pitch, tiptoes down the sideline, pushed out at the 33-yard line. Following a defensive penalty, the Cavs knocking on the door again. This time, Trayvon Dickey finishes the drive with a 12-yard touchdown. Cavaliers win this one 40-21 over the Spartans.
In the other District 2 3A semi, it was number 7 Wyoming area and head coach Randy Spencer making the trip to face number 13 Western Wayne. Wyoming area up 21-9 at half. We pick up the action in the third. Wildcats came out strong, now leading 22-12. They extend the lead. Josh Vinton scores from 5 yards out. Wildcats up 29-21. Fourth quarter, 1:17 left. Warriors with the last drive. Anthony DeLuca, big pass to Kevin Weidel for a 58-yard completion. This one down to the 4. Then Kellum scores a touchdown. Warriors down by 2, forcing a 2-point conversion. DeLuca looking to pass. No one open. He runs for the end zone. Game tied at 29. Second OT. Kellum scores a touchdown. Extra point is good. Warriors up 36-29. It's Western Wayne's turn. Vinton with a big speed scores on the outside. Warriors up 36-35. Wildcats decide to go for 2. Big stop by Wyoming area on the defense. They stop Vinton, and Wyoming area wins it 36-35. 2 overtimes over the Wildcats in a wild one. Here's more with the Warriors as they head into next week's district final with Scranton Prep.
we never gave up. Being down 8 points with 2 minutes to go, I mean, that's not easy to do. Go down, put a 75-yard drive together and go score, and then finishing off in overtime. I mean, our defense, Vinton's been getting 3 to 5 yards per carry the whole game, and then when we need it most, we need to stop, we got it. So, I mean, that's just a testament to our defense and our hard work and our coaching staff. We got the best coaching staff in the state, so great team win.
We headed to Mansfield University for the District 4 2A semifinals. Southern Columbia looking for that 8th state title in a row, facing #1 Troy. Now, this is how you start a game. Lincoln Shimmicks has some wheels, and it shows. Opening kickoff, and Shimmicks is not even touched. All the way to the house, Troy takes a 7-0 lead. Just a few minutes later, the Trojans are knocking on the door again. Evan Woodward with the toss to Brendan Gilliland. He punches it in. Extra point was no good, but it's an early 13-point lead for the Trojans. Troy looking to pad on some more, but Southern Columbia's defense starting to settle in. Woodward looking long, picked off by Travis Wedranovich. Finally brought down, but the Tigers' drive would stall there. Troy's going right back to work in the second. A little bit of trickery here. Halfback pass from Blaze Kissinger. He finds Shimmicks, and what a move there. 6 more for the Trojans. #1 Troy wins it 69-28, ending the Tiger streak of 7 state titles in a row. And when we come back, we head out to District 4 for the Bulldogs and the Indians.
Plus, Riverside and Dunmore face off for another district title. That and more when the Super 16 Sports Final comes.